Hey everyone, welcome back to another Crooked Chicken video. Today's video is going to be over the last trailer for the final season of Fear the Walking Dead. A lot of people, myself included, have really come to the conclusion that this show has really done its thing. It's made its run. It's to the point where they need to be ending it, and thank God they actually are, because it has kind of taken some storylines, repeated them, and really depended on past characters, and just done a lot of things kind of wrong along the way. Because when the show first started out, it was very strong. I really liked the characters they introduced. I liked the story that they're going with. I liked the idea of seeing how it all went down. But then after really the second season, it was just Walking Dead, but in another area. I really tried hard to keep up with the show and to stay interested, but as a lot of people will say, and I agree completely, that the writing was just up and down over the last few years. We had characters come in, and then they were gone, and then the things that they chose to do, it has been, for the most part, a shit show. And just, thankfully, it's at the point where it's ending, and it's ending where it really needs to. So, kind of with that little bit of bitching out of the way, we're going to jump into the final season trailer that was released earlier today and kind of give us a taste what we can expect from this season, because judging from the other trailer that we got probably about a month ago, that this season is going to feature a large time jump, because we have a kind of a adolescent version of Mo, which was Morgan's adopted child that he kind of took on after the original parents died and everything. And it's all about getting her back from Padre, as she was kidnapped by the reintroduced Madison, as she was revealed not to be dead after all, but is suffering from some severe lung damage and just a lot of other mental issues, it seems like, and just probably judging from a lot of probably, I would say, torture from Padre, and it's the way it runs things. But again, with that out of the way, let's jump into this trailer. This is the final trailer for the final season of Fear the Walking Dead.
If you want to be part of what we're doing, you need to show us that you're committed to our vision.
Can you hear me? I need you to listen to me, because I want to tell you something that a friend once told me. He said you can hide, but you can't run. He wanted me to know that hurt will follow you. It follows you wherever you go. He was right. Only thing I know that will lead to this: people you still have left. Just don't do what I did. Don't run. I used to live here with Dwayne before he died.
This is your second chance, Dad.
She's right, Morgan. Rick, he gave you this gun for a reason. Use it.
So a couple of things with that line that they said. What was it? You can hide, but you can't run, or something to that nature. I think that refers back to something with Walking Dead. I'm not 100% sure, but it does sound familiar. And we see at the end of the trailer, because from what I can see, with this Padre community coming into play, that it looks like we're going to get kind of another version of all-out war, where they're going to be going against these people for, it looks like they're taking Morgan by force, and him getting communications out to his people, such as Dwight, Sherry, and June, and the rest of them, to kind of let him know that he has been taken. But again, with that time jump, we don't know how long that's going to take, because this season, I believe, is a shortened season, and the things that they're going to do to kind of bring all these characters' stories to an end, because we did get kind of a glimpse at the end of the trailer where Morgan is back in King County. Now, King County, if you are familiar with the Walking Dead series, that's where it all started. That's where Rick woke up in the hospital. That's where Morgan is from. That was his house that he said that he lived in at the beginning of it with his son and everything. And we got a glimpse of the rifle that Rick actually gave him to put down his Walker wife, and as we found out, he did not do it. His walker got a hold of his son Dwayne and turned him. And so we get to see him kind of returning home. Now, there has been some debate or some theory out there from the little bit I've seen that this is actually maybe a hallucination, that he doesn't actually get back to King County in that part. I really hope that's not true. I really hope that maybe he returns home back to Alexandria, he makes his way back to Virginia, and maybe at the end of the series, because with this time jump, they are, I think, pretty much caught up to the Walking Dead timeline, maybe a year or two shy of it. And I hope that he comes back to Alexandria and he's reunited with all these original characters, and maybe at the same time, because all in all, I'm hoping for reunions all around, as a lot of people are with the Daryl series, with the Rick and Michonne series. Will all these people be reunited? Most importantly, will Daryl and Rick be reunited after Daryl spent years at this point looking for him? And so I really hope they close it all out on a strong note, and it goes back to the roots of the show, because I think that is probably the best way to do it. It's kind of bringing back maybe even Dwight to that area, but hell, he could choose not to go back because Daryl exiled him from that area. So it's all yet to be seen. I hope they just do it right for the most part. I hope that they close out this particular show pretty much the way that they introduced it, which was strong, and then they got that middle part was just kind of up and down, and there were storylines I didn't care about and people I didn't care about, and now it looks like hopefully they will do it right. They will close out this story on their own terms and make the fans happy. And that being said, with reunions, maybe we'll even see a Madison and Alicia reunion, because Alicia, yes, there's kind of that indecision or unsure where if she's even really alive or if she died and that was all hallucination as she was dying, that she was suddenly better and everything. But I guess that'll do it. So that was my reaction for this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my theories and my comments about it. Please, in those comments down below, leave what you think might happen. Are you excited for this to end? Are you glad it's ending because of the quality of the show going up and down so much over the last few years? And so, again, leave those comments, leave those likes, and if you feel so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.